It's kind of crazy though, real quick, because the cop that pulled me over, he was really like professional and like he just handled everything well, I thought. But he asked me he told me that I had to get like my license moved to like Florida because I'm in Florida now, and I didn't have the Florida license, which is so crazy because I never would have known that if he wouldn't have told me, because like I said, I was like living in the streets pretty much, like on the verge of like legitimately being homeless. I wasn't like borderline homeless, but I was like right there, like that close to it. So he asked me, or he didn't ask me, but he told me he did ask me like, how long have you been living here? I didn't really know how to answer, but I've been here for like a year and like a week. And like probably 8 months of that was that borderline homeless. So I just never would have known to get a Florida license, and it would have been so difficult to even do that at the time that I was in, or in the position that I was all in, and all that like funkiness. So it's just kind of crazy that he was like asking me those questions, and I was like, man, like God got me out of such a hole. Like, it is ridiculous how good God is. Like, and I say that with like, just like his timing is so like pinpoint. And it's like you might be going through a struggle that seems like it seems hopeless. Like you have no hope at all. And it may go on for like, months, like it did for me. And I remember like Toby Mac, like one of his songs was like, the lyric was like, help is coming or something, and he's like, it may take days, months, or years. And I remember listening to that like 2 years ago, and I was like, Toby Mac saying it's gonna last years, like come on, there's no way God's gonna take years to fix my problems. Like, that's too long to wait. But here we are. It took years. It did, like to just fix the stuff that I needed to get fixed. So, I was going, like, there was a point, I was going day by day, and I was like, there's no way out of this. And then there was a couple days in there that I was, like, going hours, like every minute. I was going minute to minute, like I can't handle this, God, like that type of thing. Like, I really couldn't. But he got me through somehow, by grace. And it's just incredible. Like, I'm pretty sure Chris Tomlin's the one that made this song, I think, or he sang it, or whatever. But I'm pretty sure he sang this song where he's like, you're indescribable, uncontainable. You place the stars in the skies as we humbly proclaim. You are amazing, God. I could have done that a little better, but I got like eggs and waffles in my stomach. But yeah, like that song just like there's so many songs that just kept going on in my head during those. Cause if you're watching this and you're feeling like you're going minute by minute, like I can't handle this, like you have to put your faith in God 100%. Like there's no way to get out of it besides God. Like God in his grace is the only way out of things. Like out of the struggles and that stuff. I guess my high beams were like helping the light, I guess. That's kind of crazy. But yeah, like it's kind of turned into like just a long video, but man, it's been a video that's been like just like it's long awaited for me to record this and just like talk about it. Cause when you're homeless or like that borderline, and I've never truly been like, there was maybe a day where I was like I was debating like just going to like sleep on the ground. Like there was a day where I remember like, cause I had a car, but it's so hot in Florida, like my car would like get super hot, and like it even is fogging up right now in my window, and I have the car on. But if I would turn the car off, I would just start sweating. And that's like, it's like not it's not fun to sleep in your car just like drenched sweating. I did that for a couple days. That was terrible. And then I started like turning my car on and keeping it on the whole night while I was sleeping in it. And it ended up like messing up my car like so bad. And then that was just like a whole nother story. Like it cost a bunch to fix it. And God helped me out with that too. And I still have to like pay off some of that because like, you know, cars aren't cheap. Like, yeah, maintain your cars, because if you don't, then you get like stuff like that happening. And other factors too, but yeah, there was a day where I was like legitimately like I couldn't sleep in my car anymore or any of that, and I was just gonna like go to a, you know, like a park and just lay on the ground. And then like I remember having like I had no money in my bank account, and I like started looking at houses to like rent. And I didn't really realize it, but there's no way I would have been able to afford like the down payment or like the first month payment or whatever. But then I met a dude named Bryant. He let me live in his backyard shed. And that's a whole story. So there was shout out to him. I'm very grateful to have a friend like him who helped me out in that scenario, because it was terrible. Living in the shed wasn't the best thing either, but it was at least somewhere where I wasn't like out in the rain. Because if you don't know Florida, it rains like you'll be walking out and it's 90 degrees, and then like 10 minutes later it's pouring. Like even for a homeless person, or like a borderline homeless person that I was, like you can't really predict that, like, because you'll be walking and it'll just start pouring like a hurricane, man. There was a part where I was in a hurricane like the first week I got here, and that probably messed up my car, part of it too. But I could talk about this probably for like another hour. If you like hearing about this, I guess, like me or God getting me out of being homeless, I could definitely talk about this, like, I'm not kidding, probably for the next like 2 hours. And I probably could. I mean, gosh, that would be the time about Walmart would open. But I don't know if I really want. It'd be cool to like talk to someone about it, maybe in like a podcast, but like me just talking into my phone right now like I'm doing, I don't know if I could personally do that for 2 hours. Yeah, especially because most people don't watch my videos, so it's kind of like unmotivating to do more videos, but I'm sticking with it. Yeah, my goal is to get to like 1,000 subscribers at some point this year. It's already, yeah, I just hope I can get there this year. That would be cool. Yeah, that's like another 450 subscribers in the next like 3 months. That'd be crazy. But gosh, yeah, I could go into a whole bunch of segues of like what to talk about here, but yeah, God got me out of some crazy things. Like he can get you out of some crazy things too if you're watching this. Like he can get you out of anything. If he got me out of what I got out of, and if he got other people that I've heard their testimonies and stuff about them getting out of stuff, he can get you out of stuff too. Like give him a chance. Like put your faith in God. Don't put your faith in any other human or any other, like, just don't put your faith in anyone else but God. Like, you have to. If you don't, you'll fall into the world. And trust me, it is not fun. So I'm gonna end on that. This might be a part 1 for like this. If you want to see part 2 of me continuing the day that I'm at, I'm gonna take a nap. But if you want to see part 2, like and subscribe. It'll be up after this video. Yeah, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.